Day number 45, bitches. Cooking up a big old hamburger. This is my breakfast. It's breakfast because I got some pork over here too. Look at that. Breakfast sausage, one of my favorites. Out here in Bodega Bay. And I'm waiting for a new fridge. This fridge is kind of weird. That door doesn't close very good, so we'll get a new fridge in here. And so I got like all the condiments and everything all over the place. Gonna cook up this giant burger. It looks like a freaking flapjack. Look at that thing. Wow. Gonna cook that up and kick off day number 45 up here by myself. Later today, I think I might go to Say and Strength. Now I'm saying. Might go over there and hit up some training. Get in some, maybe some squats or maybe some back. I'm not quite sure. My hammies are still, both hammies are still weird from running, which I was not expecting them to get weird from running because I wasn't really running very fast. I was running very, very slow. So anyway, we'll see how I feel a little bit later today, and then I'll make an audible, make a judgment call, and then decide what to train later on today. This burger is looking mighty juicy. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, look at all the steam coming off of there. Wow. Gonna taste amazing. Just got done creating a buttload of content up here in Bodega Bay. I got a cameraman that I meet up here, and shot a lot of stuff. Talked about inadvertent fasting, which is something I've been talking about quite a bit. When you're on this carnivore diet, you inadvertently start fasting. I ate breakfast at 8 and now it's 2:30. Haven't eaten anything, and I'm trying not to fast. But after not fasting for 2 weeks, you kind of automatically end up with some fasting going on, which I think is just killer. It's kick-ass, you know. It's great, especially for people that really struggle with their food, their nutrition, their diet. You guys know my story. I used to be 330 pounds, so if you used to be a fatty, try the carnivore diet and plug yourself up with a lot of eggs, plug yourself up with a lot of meat, and over a period of time, you'll just start to eat less, whether you like to or not. A little bit better. I'm covering it up. Here, squeezed in. There we go. And I feel pretty good today. Like everything's starting to subside. Gonna do the unveiling. We got burgers sitting in some grease with some sausage surrounding it with some cheese on it. Boy, get the drum roll going, please. What in the fuck? Well, I don't have drums. That was like the Pornhub drum roll or something. Isn't that playing? Holy shit.
That looks good.
Boy just creamed his pants.
Can we put some of this slush on it? Like maybe?
Yeah, what do you got here?
We got mango jalapeno barbecue sauce.
Bro.
We got Hawaiian barbecue sauce. You can use a little bit of this kind of stuff because it'll help you eat a little bit more.
What?
And it's all Primal Kitchen. It's all sort of healthy.
Are you carnivore?
We have no soy island teriyaki. Yeah, I like to eat a lot of meat, so sometimes I just use sauce very sparingly. Hey, you get this guy.
I don't know.
Am I off the team?
I think so. No, I think it's great. Hey, whatever you got to do, you got to get through each day.
Hey, look, there's Mark Sisson, our buddy.
Oh, hey.
What's up, Mark Sisson? How you doing, buddy?
Anyway, we're gonna eat this up. Got some cheese over here.
What about this? Maybe some of that on there would be good.
Oh.
And hey, there's Mark
The
Sisson
price
again.
the price of this stuff's come down a lot, right? It used to be crazy.
Well, this company now is owned by Heinz and Mark Sisson.
Heinz Ward?
Right there, Mark Sisson again.
Heinz Field?
Mark Sisson, how old is he? 68 or 60 something? He's like shredded.
He's
shredded.
old and he's doing sprints and shit.
He's way more shredded than I am, and he's crazy.
Primal Kitchen? Primal Blueprint too,
Primal
right?
Kitchen, yeah. But what he did is he sold this. This is still made in Oxnard, California.
You sold out. You sold out.
He sold out. But he sold out for like $250 million.
I think it's great.
I would sell out too. And remember we went to his house, how big his house was already before he sold it?
My houses could fit inside his one house.
His house was amazing, and it was in Malibu.
It's got houses on top of houses.
It was in Pacific Palisades or Malibu. One or the other. Same.
Pacifically.
We love you, Mark Sisson. Buy us something.
Yeah. Send us $20. Look at that burger. I got some sausage to go with my meat. That's the right spot for forks and stuff.
Oh, I got one right here. Did you get a Polish sausage?
Cooking up a chuck eye steak. Looking amazing. And I'm being fat. I got some peak yogurt sitting right here. Look at how much fat's in this thing. 24 grams. 270 calories. Woohoo! Not a lot of carbs. Some legit ass yogurt. I throw a scoop of Slingshot protein in here to offset how low the protein is in here. Get about 38 grams in there. And eat that while I'm waiting for this. Or maybe eat this after that. Don't want to spoil my dinner. Look at all this like splatter I got all over the place. I need to clean all this up. This is what happens when the wifey's not around. All right, let's try this out and see how it goes. Gonna dump a little bit of heavy cream in here because even though this has tons of fat, 24 grams of fat, why not dump a little heavy cream in there too? So I'm gonna dump that in the bottom here. There we go, a nice amount. Get some Slingshot protein in there. This one's kind of on its last leg, so we'll just dump this in here. Need to have that noise sound effect in there. We're gonna get a scoop. This is a new one. Scooper's on top, how convenient. Just rip that bad boy open. So dump that in here. Here we go. Beep. I'm gonna stop the camera for a second because I gotta put the yogurt in there. All right, now we got some heavy cream, some powder, and some peak yogurt. And now we're gonna mix it up. I'm not gonna be able to, I don't think I'll be able to mix it all up on here this way, just with a spoon, but I wanted to show you, make sure you know on camera that this is just powder. This is what I do. I do this every night. Not every night, but I do this on a lot of nights when I'm sitting with the wifey. We just blend it up with a spoon, and it blend up much better than this if I had two hands. But I'm just going like this, and you can already see it starting to work anyway, right? See how it's starting to kind of blend in there? You want to make sure you don't have any lumps and stuff, so you might have to press some of it against the glass and stuff like that. But this is going to taste amazing. I'm going to put it in the fridge while I'm eating my steak. And while I'm eating my steak, it's going to be getting a little colder. I might dump a little bit of salt in here as well. But I'm going to get to mixing this, and you see we got some clumpiness here, right? But I'm going to mash all that out of there. No blender or anything like that. No high-speed device. Just going to mix it up. I'll be right back. Put my yogurt. Oh, left the door open over here. I'm going to throw this in the freezer. It's our new fridge, by the way. Almost dropped everything. There we go. Put her in here. Oh, trying to leave the spoon in, trying to be lazy. There you go. Let her sit in there, let her coagulate and cool down. See you after dinner. Steak came out. Absolutely amazing. It's really, really good. Don't listen to the haters, you know, they'll say you can't pan up a steak. You can just throw it right in a pan very easily. Still make it taste delicious. Also, don't be afraid to just chop it up with scissors, so it takes like quarter the amount of time. It can still be amazing. It can still be tender. It can still have a lot of juices to it. Remember Smelly's kitchen rule number uno. There are no rules. Make your own rules. Make it taste the way you want it to taste. Make it come out the way you want it to come out. Look at this bad boy. It like turns into ice cream kinda. Has more of a tart flavor because it's it's yogurt, you know, but when you throw a little heavy cream in there and when you buy the right types of yogurt, it won't be as tart. Let's see what we got going on outside here. See if I can show you at the old beach house. Not gonna be able to see much, I don't think, because can't, but you can hear. You can hear that, can't you? Yo. Seriously. Seriously? Listen to that. That's the ocean out that way. Can't really see it though. But it's beautiful. I was down there on the beach earlier. Got to spend the night with my brother. Happy Valentine's Day to us. Love coming up here. I've been up here for a day and a half, pretty much by myself. My bro came. I spent some time with one of our new cameramen because I got a lot of content done today. I fired out 4 videos. Angelo is one of our new guys. He'll be doing a lot of work for me anytime I'm up here. Tomorrow I'm going to be at Saying Strength, so anybody that wants to come check that out, anybody that sees this in the morning, this will probably air at like 7 a.m. I should be at Saying Strength by around 10 a.m. I think. Something like that. We'll kind of see how the morning goes, get in a nice walk, read a little bit. I've been working on my reading, believe it or not. Maybe even get up and try to stretch a little bit. Trying just to do some different things, trying to move into some different chapters of my life. Did a lot of work today on myself, which I know sounds really weird, but just trying to move into some different things, some different avenues. I want to work my way away from some of the stuff at Slingshot. I want to just pop up an idea here or there because I still have inventions in my heart that need to be made. Still have a couple proprietary things to get a patent on and a few things there. I still have a real strong passion for content, so I'm not going anywhere in terms of YouTube. But I do want to leave Instagram. I haven't really talked about that publicly before, but I do want to leave Instagram, not as in shut down my Instagram account. There'll still be stuff flowing there because shutting down my Instagram account, I don't believe would be fair to my staff and to all the people at Slingshot and SuperTraining and all the fans. So what I plan to do, the way that it would work is I will still do photo shoots and pictures for it. I just won't always be doing the posts for it, which I've had help with it in the past, and some of the posts that you see aren't always me. I don't mind being transparent about that. I don't think it changes anything. But in order for me to get to where I want to go, I gotta go. I gotta move. And I said 2 years. I'm 43. I wanted to be out of that by the time I was 45. But really what I'm starting to think now is I'd like to be out of it by around the summertime this year. That would be the goal. And then I want to move my focus from Slingshot into more stuff, more projects around Kratom, more projects around supplements, maybe some projects around some hard goods for inside the gym, things of that nature. So a lot of times in life when you have a new chapter, when you're kind of like forced to have a new chapter, you know, this is me recognizing that it's time for a new chapter. It's time to move into some different avenues. This doesn't mean that I'm not going to power lift. This doesn't mean I'm not going to lift at SuperTraining Gym. This doesn't mean you're not going to see the podcast. This just means that I recognize that I can't keep being the person that I am to everyone because I no longer have those interests. Does that make sense? I don't really have an interest in powerlifting anymore. I love to powerlift. I love powerlifting. It will always be at the center of my heart. I started doing it when I was 12 years old, and it will always be there. Anytime I want to rely on it, it will always be there. That fire will always be there. But different things are calling to me at the moment. You know, I want to start messing around with some jiu-jitsu. I want to continue to work on my yoga. I want to continue to move better and feel better and look better even. And some of the old things that I was doing, I don't think fit into that category. And then just also, in addition, really, truly pay a lot of attention to my health. I do pay attention to my health. I get my blood work done, and then I base some of my work, I base some of it off of, I have supplemental guidelines that kind of go along with how the blood work went, and I take precautions, and I donate blood, and I do stuff, but I want it to be, it's not really a priority at the moment. It's a factor, and it's something I take great pride in, but it's something to be honest, I could work on more. I could do a little bit more testing. I could pay attention a little bit more, because I do want to know, what are the effects of, I started anabolics at 25, I'm 43. What are some of those effects? I haven't seen any like real negative effects. My liver, my kidneys, things like that aren't, my levels are good and stuff, but I think you guys know my point. Is like, I want to be healthier, and I want a little insurance that I am healthier, although there is no complete assurance of how you're doing. Some people just up and go and smoke and overnight, right? But also, I'm working on trying to leave behind a legacy for my family, and for the people at Slingshot, and for the people at SuperTraining, and for you guys that are watching. If I died tomorrow, what would happen? And I don't have enough things in place for that, and I really want things to be in place for that. I want things to be powerful. I want things to be strong. I want my message to be understood. I want people to understand kind of my role in this industry, and I want people to understand that I'm here to help, and that I want to make an impact, and that I am most definitely here to make the world a better place to live. I'm also, really passionate about shifting into teaching people about live through it, because I think that if you can live through it, then you can live through anything. And I know what it's done for me. I know what it's done for my brother. I've seen firsthand what it's done for a lot of people. And I think it can save a lot of lives, and I think it can help a lot of our military, a lot of our police, a lot of our firemen, a lot of people with PTSD, a lot of people with depression, anxiety, people fighting through cancer, people fighting through diabetes, people fighting through all kinds of things. That if they can just figure out a way to lift themselves up, to do some squats, to do some deadlifts, to do some bench press, to do some curls, to do some overhead presses, that they can feel better. And there's nothing more empowering in this world than feeling good. When you feel good, it changes everything about you. That's why I'm obsessed with things like Kratom. I really think that, and even as far as these psychedelic drugs everyone's talking about, I think people are onto something. I mean, they've been around for a long time, but people are really onto something. I think if you can feel good, you're solving a lot of problems. Now, there's different ways of feeling good. There's different types of drugs. There's alcohol, and there's a lot of other things, but I think some things are more destructive than others. I think some things are more productive than others. Look, you could smoke cigarettes all your life and not be known for much of anything in terms of smoking cigarettes, except for ending up with some lung cancer. Or you can take steroids your whole life and be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sometimes there's better usage of drugs, and sometimes they have better application for certain things. Anyway, I'm going to get the hell out of here. An amazing day number 45 of Carnivore 100. I appreciate everyone following along. In the comments below, let me know where you stand. If you haven't jumped in just yet, welcome. Thank you for joining in. And we still have over 50 days. We're not even halfway there yet. So I want to see everyone joining in. I want to see people communicating with other people to join in as well. Thanks everyone so much for following along and playing along. Strength is never a weakness. Weakness is never a strength. Catch you all later. I'd be making a mistake here if I wasn't showing you this yogurt. Look at that. Let it sit out for a minute. It was a little bit more frozen-ish earlier. It just kind of depends on your liking, but look, it's still pretty thick. Let's give this a try here, huh? Trying to get it on the beard. Damn. Holy shit. That's really good. 2 scoops of Slingshot protein, which is hydrolyzed whey. It mixes and blends into stuff smoothly. Look, there's no lumps or clumps or nothing in here. Look at that. Slingshot protein. You can use, oh, sorry about that. You can use vanilla or chocolate. Something just bit me. Got a little itch. Oh, there we go. All right. Anyway, that's it for tonight, but This is a great way to end your night with some Slingshot protein and some yogurt. You want to get a full fat yogurt. This is peak yogurt, and it has like 24 grams of fat or something, but you can buy like a regular yogurt. Don't get Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt's not very good. I don't think it's gross. Don't get any flavored yogurt, that's for sure. Siggy's yogurt's pretty good because it's pretty high in protein, but then it's moderate in carbs. What's the other one that I have? I have another one called, shit, I forgot the name of it. Anyway, there's some good yogurts out there. Try to get a plain full fat yogurt and mix some Slingshot protein in there. It'll be delicious. This is about 1.5 scoops of Slingshot protein, so it's an additional about 40 grams or so of protein. Catch y'all later.